What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now let's get into this video. Alright, well, I was wrong. The Panthers did not win. I told you guys I wouldn't be shocked if the Bucs win. Now I did have the Panthers winning, and what I believe what would be an offensive showdown, but it was the total opposite of that. Of course, the weather probably played a big part of that, of course. But shout out to the Bucs, man. Shout out to Jameis Winston for not throwing any picks, even though Luke Kuechly almost got one. He was trying to give it to Luke Kuechly, but anyway, Jameis Winston played a really good game. Like to see that. Shout out to that Bucs defense, man. I said that the Bucs defense wasn't going to be that nice going to this year. I thought they would give up a lot of points. They came out, they showed out. Your secondary, Hargraves, Darian Stewart, all these guys, they're playing really well. The linebacker core, Levante David, even Devin Bush, he got injured, still balled out, right? The linebacker core still balled out. Defensive line played well. Chris Godwin, man. Shout out to Chris Godwin, man. Chris Godwin got busy. Had like 7 catches, 120 yards. Got a tub. Mike Evans. Another quiet day for Mike Evans, man. I think he must be really sick, man. Hopefully he doesn't have what Sam Darnold has. I don't think you can even play with what Sam Darnold has. But anyway. Overall, Mike Evans didn't do anything. Hurts me for fantasy. It is what it is. Bucs still got it done. Now, I'm not hearing as much O.J. Howard as I thought I would hear. A lot of people going into this year thought O.J. Howard was going to come in and he was going to be like a dominant player. Not hearing that much of him. Of course, it's only the first 2 games, so we still got plenty of more games this season. But we're seeing equal as much as Cameron Brate as we're seeing O.J. Howard. And that's surprising for a lot of people. Offensive line, Jameis Winston was getting sacked a bit, but I think part of that was because Jameis Winston was holding the ball too much. Now, there was times where the offensive line, did get shedded in the inside by Gerald McCoy and Kawan Short. But, overall, you got to be pleased with you've seen from them. Peyton Barber, man. I don't know how to feel about this running back situation in Tampa Bay, man. The first game of the season against the 49ers, Ronald Jones had the 13 carries and 75 yards, and Peyton Barber only had like 3 carries. Or 9 carries, excuse me. But Ronald Jones had way more carries than Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber was silent last night. Ronald Jones was silent last night. It was all Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber had a tub. He was carrying the ball all game, right? So, who knows what Bruce Arians is feeling about this running back situation? Who really knows? But overall, I'm just surprised that the Carolina Panthers are going to start off 0-2. And this is not good because, you don't want to start off 0-2 in that tough division. Even though, Tampa Bay gets their first win. The Saints have their first win. Eagles versus Falcons, it could go either way, right? It's in Atlanta, but the Eagles, like I said, it's probably the most skilled team. Them and the Patriots, that's the most skilled team. So we'll see how that plays out. But, you don't want to start off 0-2, man. And there's just something missing about the Panthers. I don't know. I can't even put my finger on it, but there's something missing about this Panthers team. I really don't know what to say. I don't know if it's Cam Newton, right? First of all, that last play to end the game where they're trying to do the Philly special is fucking stupid. Come on now, North Turner. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. I just don't understand. If you're the Panthers, it's 4th and 1. I know they got Vita Vita. I know they got Sue down there in the middle controlling the trenches. But you still got to run that ball with Cam Newton at that 1 yard line. I know he's dealing with that shoulder. And by the way, some of the passes he's been throwing, I'm not saying his arm is shot, but like there's a few passes where a Cam Newton from 3 to 4 or 5 years ago leads players in stride down the field. Like that pass he threw to Olsen, where he threw it down the field, yeah, it was completed, but he kind of underthrew it. There was another pass to Curtis Samuel, he was underthrowing. And usually you don't see him underthrow that many receivers. Usually when he's inaccurate, it's an overthrow because he's put too much arm on it. I don't know if it's because of that new throwing motion. I don't know what it is, because some passes look like he's getting a good amount of velocity on the ball. So, I mean, who knows, man? But overall, I'm not pleased about this Panthers offense. Curtis Samuel balled out. Christian McCaffrey was silent. Was completely silent. 15 carries, 37 yards. We had like three catches for like under 10 yards. It just wasn't a good game for CMC. They're definitely game plan for him. Olsen played pretty well. Right, Olsen balled out. DJ Moore was right. Even Jarius Wright got a few passes. I want to know where Chris Hogan is at. I was expecting Chris Hogan to play a big part of this offense in that slot, and it's like he's getting no slot looks. I mean, for real. When I'm checking who's in the slot, usually it's DJ Moore, usually it's Jarius Wright. They are giving no looks to Chris Hogan, and that's pretty surprising, because going into this year, I was expecting Chris Hogan to play a huge part of this Panthers offense. He's not. So we'll see how it plays out. But it's not good for a team like the Panthers to start off 0-2, man. It's just not. And they got a lot to come back from, because I know their schedule, it's going to get pretty tough. You have, I believe they play the Jaguars, the Texans are coming up. They play a few tough teams, man, and starting off 0-2, it's just, matter of fact, they play the Cardinals next week, so maybe that's a win. But you can't sleep on the Cardinals. They just took the Lions, a team that they were down by 16 points in the fourth quarter, and came back. Who knows what this Kyler Murray offense is going to be, and especially with it being a home game, right? So it's not going to get easy for the Panthers, and we'll see how it plays out. But overall, kind of disappointing the Panthers. Shout out to the Bucs, big win. And right now, at least at this moment, they're the second seed in the NFC South. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Bucs. Shout out to Jameis Winston. Shout out to Chris Godwin. Shout out to Bruce Arians. And shout out to Levy Smith on the defensive side. Shout out to him, man. Defense is playing strong out there. But that's it, man. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. And if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.